The secretary accidentally drops some money on the ground. A small girl standing nearby sees it, picks up the money, and calls out, "Auntie, you dropped your money." The secretary thanks her, but when she looks at the locket around the girl's neck, she is shocked. This jade locket looks exactly like Mr. Jin's. Could this be possible? The secretary thanks the girl again and takes out some notes from her purse to give her, but the girl refuses and says, "My mom says we should help others." The secretary smiles and says, "You are really a good child. Tell me, where did you get this locket?" The little girl points and says, "My mom gave it to me." The girl goes back to her mother. The secretary quickly calls her boss and says, "Mr. Jin, I think I have found her." The boss says in shock, "What? Where is she?" The secretary replies, "She is working as a cleaner under our company building." The boss says, "Okay, keep an eye on her. I am coming right now." The secretary hesitates and says, "But sir, it looks like she is married and has a child." The boss replies coldly, "That doesn't matter." He holds the locket around his own neck and says, "After so many years, I finally found you. I hope this time it is the truth." He rushes to the security area and asks, "Where is she?" The secretary points ahead and says, "There." When the man sees her, his eyes widen in shock. He says to the secretary, "Bring the things I prepared long ago." The secretary leaves. When the man gathers courage and calls the woman, she hears his voice and freezes. The broom falls from her hand. As she turns around, she cannot believe her eyes. The man says, "Finally, we meet again. It has been 8 years. How are you?" The poor woman controls herself and says calmly, "As you can see, I am fine." The man says, "Your child has grown so big." Suddenly, she remembers his mother's words. "If you truly care about my son, don't disturb our lives." The man then asks, "The child is very beautiful, just like you. Where is her father?" The woman replies, "He left us." The man says, "Why didn't you wait for me? Why did you marry so quickly? And why did you choose such an irresponsible man?" The woman says firmly, "Who I married is none of your business. Please don't look for me again." At that moment, the manager shouts angrily, "Hey, why are you standing here talking?" The woman quickly says, "Sorry, sir. I will do whatever work you tell me." The manager says, "I am already doing you a favor by giving you and this child a job. Go clean the flower area and the toilets. My office is still dirty." The poor woman makes her child sit on the footpath and goes back to work. The man sits beside the little girl and asks, "What is your name?" The girl replies, "My name is Jin Cece." The man becomes emotional and says, "Cece, I am your father. Look, our lockets are the same. I am your dad." He holds her hand and goes to her mother and says, "I know everything now. Cece is my daughter, right? Why did you hide this from me?" With tears in her eyes, the woman says, "I was scared. Your mother strictly warned me to stay away from you if I wanted your good." The man says, "This was all my mistake, but not anymore. I bought this house for you." The woman says, "No, it is too expensive. I can't accept it." The man replies, "This is nothing compared to you and our daughter. Please come back. Give me one chance. I will marry you again and give Cece a complete family." The woman hesitates and says, "But I am just a cleaner, and you are a big businessman now. I am not suitable for you." The man says, "No, without you and our daughter, my life has no meaning. Please come back." Finally, the woman agrees and says to her daughter, "Cece, call him Dad." As soon as the little girl says, "Dad," the man becomes extremely happy. Smiling, he says, "Come, let's go home." If you liked this video, please like and share it, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.